The closer we get to Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, the more we are learning in regards to what Quantumania will not in fact follow up on. And it looks like a few abandoned storylines from Ant-Man 2 will be a major factor. So if you were expecting a follow-up on The Benefactor, you ain't getting it. Okay, so what we're talking about is the character of Sonny Birch. He was trying to acquire technology and things for whoever the benefactor is, and they previously teased that when we get to Ant-Man 3, we might find out who that is and how this contributes to the bigger MCU. Recently, we learned that this isn't the case. Thanks to Peyton Reed, the director himself, he was asked about the benefactor, who the character is that hired Sonny Birch, and if we could somehow find out that maybe that was Kang or something along those lines in Quantumania. He said, well, no, we're not going to follow up on that. You're going to have to wait a bit longer to find out more about that because we don't have time to explore that in this film. This film is about Kang, and what happens with the benefactor and Sonny Birch, I'm not sure, but we hope to get to it someday. And he did say, we have our own ideas of who that could be, but I'm not sure if that's what Marvel Studios wants and when that might show up and if. So, yeah, it's a loose end. Now, again, in my opinion, I don't think it's going to remain a loose end. Remember, who was Sharon talking to at the end of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Who knows? Maybe the benefactor. Maybe they just reveal in a retcon that the benefactor is in fact Valentina, which would honestly make sense, and the connection to Ghost is there, and I think that's what they're going to do. But if Peyton Reed was involved with that decision, it sounds like he probably wasn't, and they told him, don't worry about that, there's other things to do. This film will focus on bringing Kang to the MCU in full force and establishing why he's the next big threat, and why the multiverse is going to be at his mercy. And I would say I'm really disappointed by this, but honestly I'm not, because I wasn't expecting a follow-up on anything that had to do with Sonny Birch or the benefactor, because I think they're just going to say, oh yeah, I'm the benefactor, Valentina. Look at me, I show up everywhere now for 2 minutes, and there you go. Thunderbolts, everybody. And that's all you really need. You don't need more than that. And it honestly works, so I'm a little disappointed that there's no grandiose plan, but at the same time, whatever they're going to do with Valentina just kind of makes sense. So I guess you could take it or leave it, but at this point, you got to take it, because what else are you going to do?